Today we're doing my review of the KCI USA Glock magazine, and that's coming up next year on Jesse B Outdoors. Welcome back everybody, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell, leave a comment down below if you like videos like this. Well, what we're doing in this video is we're going to test out here the KCI USA 17 round Glock magazine. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take it over to the table, tell you some of the features about it. Then we're going to take it outside, do a function test, and then we're going to do a drop test on it. So let's go ahead and get started. The KCI USA magazine has a body that's made of hardened steel, and then it's wrapped in polymer. The spring is made of stainless steel for reliable feeding. It has very nice windows in it for checking round count. It uses a factory-style Glock base plate. It weighs in at 0.2 pounds, and they're made in Korea. Now that's everything that you need to know about it. Let's take it outside and try it out. First off, I'd like to thank Extreme Bullets for sending the 124 grain full metal jackets that we're using in this video. They've been helping out the channel a lot lately, and I appreciate it. If you guys are watching this on YouTube, go over to my X, and I'll have a discount code over there for you guys with the description of this video being released. If you're watching this on Rumble, I'll just have the discount code down in the description for you guys. Sorry, YouTube people, they're getting weary about that and weird. I'm just keeping myself covered on that. So, we got the KCI USA 17 round magazine out here. Now, what I'm going to do is what I normally do on my magazine test. We're going to fire the first magazine, and I'm just going to hit some targets with it, make sure it works. Second magazine, I'm going to mag dump it just to make sure it works that way. And then what we're going to do is a drop test on the steel plate. So let's go ahead, see if it'll work on there. The gun we're using today is my Glock 19 Gen 5. Everything is stock on this gun except for the sights. Those are the XS ones that I love, that are the R3D 2.0s. So let's go ahead and just shoot some targets. There we go, and they all fired just fine. Alright, the second magazine here for the KCI USA. This one is going to be the mag dump, just to make sure that it can keep up with the gun. Let's go ahead and get started. Fired all those just fine. Let's move on to the fun part. Let's get to the drop test. Alright, now we got my steel plate down here. If you guys don't follow the channel, I'm going to go over what I do. First thing I do is I drop it on the feed lips. I'm testing the feed lips out with a fully loaded magazine. Just want to see if it shoots any rounds out. So far, a couple of magazines have done good with this part. Other ones haven't. Next thing I do is I drop it flat on the base plate because I want to test the base plate out. Third thing I do is I drop it flat on its back. That way, if it did screw up the base plate, there's a chance it'll smack that with the plate, push that off of there, and shoot the rounds out everywhere. Then if it makes it past that, I just drop it on each side, and then I drop it flat down with the bullets facing down just to see if it jar any out. So what I'm going to do is we're going to get started here. And I've got two camera angles here. That way you guys can see a close-up of what's going on. And while I'm doing this, I do not cut away at all, so you guys know there's no funny stuff. Let's go ahead and get started. I put my arm straight out, right on the feed lips. No rounds popped out. And it looks like, I'll try to show it in this camera here, that front round didn't even move. If it did, it was just a tiny bit. Alright. So now we're just going to drop it right on the base plate. Did that one just fine. Looks like the bullet still hasn't moved at all. Alright, so now we're going to do it flat on its back. One round popped out. And you can see the other one moved just a little bit there. That was not bad at all. So now we're going to drop it on the side. Ooh, we're getting more rounds popping out here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rounds that popped out on that one. I tried to show you guys. That looks like all of them. So now I'm going to put it in by hand. Should have brought my up Lula out here. Didn't think about that. But so far, not too bad. Ooh, I think we might have an issue. That felt a little bit weird. We're going to load this up here. Like I said, I don't cut away. We still got to drop it on one other side and the front, just to see how it does. That last one I had the rounds facing me. So now what we're going to do is with the rounds away from me, straight out. Alright, one flew over here. So what I'm going to do is count these over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Move this over here. 9. 2 more popped out. So that would be 10, 11. And then 12 flew over here somewhere. If I can't find it, I can't find it. Oh, there it is right there. So you guys can see right there, that's all of them. And right now I can tell you, it's looking pretty funky here. I'm going to get up, because we still got to drop it with the bullets down. So let's load this back up here. I can tell you right now, the follower does feel kind of weird on it. So we'll see how this one does. Man, I had hopes for it too, because I've actually had 2 of these magazines for a very long time, for like 5 years. And just shooting them, which the original video I did, I just function tested, was like, oh, they're good. Well, now I got more experience in shooting and everything. I know drop testing is a very important part of it. So, kind of disappointed in it right now at where we're at. Oop, that was me. I didn't have it in all the way, but it could have been the mag. We'll find out here. But yeah, these shot great for 5 years. This is the first time I tested it. Like I said, I do got 2 of them. Okay, we got it loaded back up here. Visually inspecting it, I really don't see nothing on the outside. So now let's do the final test here. Drop it nose down. You can see that one looks like it's kind of high. That's what I figured. I didn't even put it up all the way. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And is this one here? 13. So we got 13 out of 17. Not looking good. Not looking good at all. Get back up here. Like I said, I do not cut away on this part of the testing. So we'll load this back up here. Kind of disappointed. To me, I don't know. I would have to get my other one out. Feed lips look like they're spread apart here. They look like they're really loose, like they, not tight like they were before. So we'll just get the, yeah, it just shot more out here, guys, I think. What I'm going to do is try to show this camera here. You can look and see how that's kind of spread apart like that from the bullet. Come over here and try to show you guys on this one. You can kind of see how they're spread apart like that. Try to get a close-up view on that. With the GoPros, I don't have a screen to know if I'm in the shot or not, so I'm just basically going off of this. So this will be the last time I'm going to try to load it up all the way. But I can tell you guys right now, yeah, look how loose these feed lips are. I bet you if I hit my hand, They're going to pop out. No sense of going any further and wasting rounds. Let's finish out this video and I'll give you my final thoughts. Alright, on the last magazine that failed, I did the same thing. I just wanted to make sure I got all my rounds here. I got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17. Somehow I got 18. I bet you I dropped around earlier in the test and then pick it out with a different magazine. But we pretty much got all the rounds there. That's what I wanted to see. Alright guys, I actually kept these in my range bag here because these were magazines that I thought were reliable. I've shot them for 5 years just shooting them and they've been totally reliable. But you can see the one on the left right here, how the feed lips are spread further apart than the one that I haven't tested here. So even though this has a metal insert in it like the Glock magazine does, it still bent that apart, and that's the failure point on it. So now let's finish this video out and I'll tell you my final thoughts. So what's my final thoughts here? The KCI USA magazines. This is my final thoughts here. So I'm going to tell you my experience with these. I've had these magazines for 5 years. The original video I did with these, which I do have, if you go look back in my magazine playlist, where I just fired these, just firing them. 5 years old, these magazines are just firing them. I've never had an issue out of it. But as you can see today, we fired it, we had no issues, did the drop test, had issues. So, can I recommend these? For range use only is the best I could do on it. It's not the worst failure I've had on the channel, but it's probably about the second worst. So as always, don't forget to check the links out down below. Down there I have links to Axle Hearing Protection, Gators Eyewear, and a bunch of other companies I like dealing with. Some got discount codes to save you guys money. Others are affiliate accounts that do help out the channel. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment down below. We are one nation under God, and I'll see you all on the next one.